It's a changing of the seasons, which means my 2-strokes normally go away and the 185S Arctic Start 3-wheeler comes out. If you go back in my videos, I did a no budget rebuild on this thing when I got an extra motor and I just switched to the best parts, kind of. And I ported the head and stuff, and I got a performance camshaft for this thing, but it doesn't quite fit. I'm gonna have to make a bushing, and I'll show you guys what I got in mind, because there is a bushing on one side, on the opposite side of the chain. So, but we're gonna fire this thing up and just see how it starts, because I found an old school ignition timing hack. We're on the 200Xs, which is the same. You can advance or retard the timing, and I'm 9 times out of 10 sure that Mushman, when I put this thing together, I just lined it up with top dead center. You're supposed to go on the F mark. I went on the T mark. F is for fire. T is for top dead center. So I might be running it retarded, which the rider is, no doubt about it, the builder. So, and this thing always fires up. So let's see what she does. Gas on, choke on, ignition on, pass top dead center. Uh-oh. There we go. Been sitting for a couple days. Butter smooth. Smokes just like a 2-stroke. See if it makes any difference the way she sounds. It's so worn out. Doing this one-handed. Oh yeah, it actually runs pretty good. Like I said in the introduction, I'm pretty sure that I have it timed wrong. So I'm just going to take the recoil off. Oh no, I was going to try something. I couldn't get this plug. There's an inspection plug where you can check the timing marks, and I was going to try this with a nickel. See where, how do I want to do this? Oh, it's pretty tight. Now I'm destroying money on my, damn it. Like I can destroy it any more than our central bank, our unconstitutional central bank. I apologize. Well, I can pound her flat and still get it, pound her flat. Okay, I'm gonna take the recoil off. And I always use quarter drive or less on this small stuff so that you can't overpower it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to redo these bolts because I had the wrong ones in the wrong spots. Anyways, from the last time when I broke the recoil, you guys can check my video on that too. Well, I got the chance. Thanks to all my subscribers. I'm almost near 400, just shy of 400. And one of my criteria for getting monetized is 500 now. So like, share, and subscribe, you guys. If you want to see more of Mushman working on his junk-ass 3-wheelers and old crappy dirt bikes. Best thing about these is they're simple. And maybe if I would read the service manual, or at least have it open when I do these projects, I may be able to, you know, circumvent some of these situations. My homemade gasket is still hanging in there. Okay, gotta get a light. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see much, but this is the way our engine turns over, and it just so happens to be on the compression stroke, which is awesome. Okay, and there's a little pointer. Let me get down in there. there's a little pointer right here. And when you take this plug out that I tried, there's a line in there that you line everything up with. And there's a T. I don't know if you can see that on the shot or not. I'll zoom in. There's a T and an F with two little marks. And one of them is top dead center for when you're putting the cam chain on. And the other one is F for fire. And that's your ignition advance. I'm sure, I don't know where I put it. So I'm going to put it at F-ish. Now I'm going to pop this off, and I'd be willing to bet that I do not have the ignition timing set correctly. So let's see what I got. Two screws. And this is actually, the hack for this is from a 200X, which these are the same. They're interchangeable for the 85 and pre ones. Oh, there we go. And I just had new gaskets for this stuff, so not too bad. And I am a little off on the timing, boys. This thing is gonna run way better, and I might even just go straight to the advance. There's two different ones. I guess I could do them both. We could leave this rotor cover off, but I've got to spin that. Here, I'll shaunt you. And I'll do some stuff. Those two lines are supposed to match up. And because this turns counterclockwise, this is the cam, okay? The more you move it, this is your pickup right here, the black piece. And those lines are supposed to match. I mean, when it does the advance, it does go past, but it's supposed to be like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it in the partial advanced. So where it's supposed to be. Okay, let's see what we can do. And it's just as simple, you know, I want to make sure that my line has not moved. Yeah, Mushman. Just flying through stuff. Yeah, I know Honda stuff, blah, 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 blah. Get it in wrong. Okay, in just these few degrees, I can get her to move. See, that is advancing the timing because it's going to trigger this sooner as it comes around. Okay, I'm willing to bet that this thing is going to start a little easier. A, because we're sitting in a 70-degree shop, and C, because the timing is actually where it's supposed to be. Contact. It idles smoother. Looking for two small dots that are unmarked, and hopefully the 185 has it. They said the 200X has it, so yeah, this is not the compression. Yeah, this is the compression stroke, and for being worn out, this thing sure makes enough compression. Okay, so what are they talking about with two unmarked dots? These two unmarked dots? No, I don't think I have that kind. There I'm on fire. I'm still lined up on the son of a bitch up here. So I will just give her a little bit of a how you doing. I'm just gonna go that little bit. They said if it starts pinging, actually I'm gonna go in between those two. If it starts pinging, it's too many. Which this thing makes is probably about 4.5 to 1 compression right now. So I'm thinking I can advance the timing a little bit without having to worry about it a little bit. Okay. But you can see just that little bit. I'll try to zoom. I'll just hold you up like this. Just that little bit. That's a few degrees that the spark plug is going to be going off sooner. And like top fuel dragsters run in a crazy amount of timing advance. So I'm advancing the timing. Even go on the big side. What the hell? And it said it might not idle as well and or start as well, which this thing starts phenomenally. And like I said, with the amount of compression this thing has lost over the years, it'll probably enjoy a little bit of timing advance. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. Okay, what's gonna happen? Contact. We gotta go ride it. Well, it's idling higher, and listen to how it's kind of got like a hot rod sound to it. I think I like it. It's like closer, like right there, more solid stuff. And I can kind of hear it knocking a little. Like she's getting on top dead. We're going to check a true cold start on this thing. As you remember, it kind of started slow last time. I still have the ultra modified race advance going on. I'll probably back it off a little bit because I did lose a little bit of low end, and I found the article that I got this information on, and I will share those pictures to the video. But they said that at the most advanced you're going to lose a little bit of low end torque for the sacrifice when it really gets winding up. That'll probably be my ice racing setup for this winter. If you look back in my videos, you will see that me and Bubba had a pretty good battle, and I think it went down to like last lap or second last lap, and he got me right where I thought I was fastest. So this ain't gonna happen again. Number one thing I did was got rid of some real heavy tires on the back and put on these paddles, which we ran for years ice racing. And I'll probably get a new front sprocket because this one is just chazzled. The teeth are like all bent over and might even have a couple missing. So that alone is a few horsepower. But anyways, without further ado, oh yeah, that's the Arctic start we're talking about. This is how different it idles. Still smoking just as it. Oh god. It hasn't been using much oil though, which is odd. I like the way it sounds. It's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You can hear the intake up here. But that little scoop is right there. It draws it through the frame. So you can be that deep in water before you gotta worry about it. But yeah, we'll let her warm up and then take it for another spin. Sounds like I already put a cam in it. Can't be giving up all my secrets. goosebumps, and not because it's cold out. Holy shit. And it ain't pinging. They said it would ping if they had it too far advanced. Okay. Now we know. I might just leave it where it's at. That low end sacrifice, I mean that mid-range rush on this thing is unbelievable. And look at how the bars, well, you can't see the video, but the bars are like, it's like a true race bike now. So yeah, if you want to mess around, easy modification to make on the 185S, 200S, 250SX, 200SX, 200X early, first gen. Sweet. Alright, thanks again. Like, share, and subscribe, guys.